Miss Manette, get a hold of yourself. It's your duty to tell the court what you know. They will decide if what you say in any way incriminate the prisoner. Now please go on. As Miss Manette, she burst into tears. Attorney General said to Miss Manette to hold herself. Don't burst into tears. It's your duty to tell the court what you know about the prisoner, and then they will decide if what you say in any way incriminate the prisoner, whether he was blamed for that or not. It's your duty to tell the court what you know about that. So please go on. So please carry on speaking about. Miss Manette dried her tears and continued. He said that he traveled backward and forwards to France on business of a very difficult nature. So what he told, he traveled to France for certain business and which is of very difficult nature. Did he say anything about America? Now the attorney inquired from Miss Manette if he had said anything about America. Well, he did say something about George Washington making a great name for himself in history and that England was handling the American situation very badly. But I don't think he meant. So whatever the information she had, she passed on to the Attorney General. And what she said about George Washington, he was making a great name in the history and England was handling America's situation very badly. But I don't think he meant what he was saying, he really meant for that. Thank you, Miss Manette. You may step down. Now I call Dr. Manette. Dr. Manette, can you identify the prisoner as the man you saw and spoke on to the night referred to by the previous two witnesses? After this, Dr. Manette was called there in the witness box to identify the prisoner. And he was asked to identify the prisoner. I can't, sir. Is there any special reason? There is. Has he to do with the fact that you were held prisoner for a long time without trial in your native country, Dr. Manette? And then he told that he could not recognize. Attorney General asked for the special reason and then he told, and Attorney General himself understood that he was held prisoner for long period for 17 years without any trial in the native country. They tell me so. Can't you remember anything at all? Then further he inquired if he can remember. My mind is complete blank. For that, Dr. Manette, what he said, my mind is completely blank. I'm not getting anything. Because already told to you, Dr. Manette, he forgot all about his past life. Attorney General dismissed the witness and sat down. And then he dismissed and made them sat down. At this point, something very strange happened, which was later believed decisive in the outcome of the trial. The counsel for the defense was questioning witness who claimed they had seen the prisoner get off the Dover mail and travel back some miles to where the army waiting to go to America was stationed. Another witness claimed that he had seen the prisoner waiting in the town coffee shop for someone. So another witnesses, they were called there in turn by 10. They came there, those who claimed that the prisoner, he got off from the Dover mail and traveled back some and waiting and went there to the America station. Another witness claimed that he had seen the prisoner who waiting at the coffee shop. Suddenly, Mr. Carton, one of the lawyer for the defense, scribbled something on a piece of paper and handed it to Mr. Striver, the lawyer in charge of the cross examination. Suddenly, Mr. Carton, who was the defense lawyer, he wrote something on the piece of paper and that piece of paper he handed to Mr. Striver. Now, Mr. Striver, he was the lawyer in charge of the cross examination. Striver, a large, well-fed man who looked considerably older than his years, read the note and prepared to ask the witness a question. Mr. Stiver, how his appearance was, he was large, well-fed man, considerably older than his years. Means he was quite young, but he was looking older in his age. And he read the note and prepared to ask the witness a question. You say that the person you saw was indeed the prisoner. Quite sure. And then he asked witness question that he was quite sure he was the prisoner. Did you ever see anybody like the prisoner? No, not so like the prisoner that I could be mistaken. Okay, so now further he inquired that if he had seen anybody who has the appearance like the prisoner. For that what he said, not so like the prisoner that I could be mistaken. That person was not like the prisoner. I cannot be mistaken here. Look quite carefully upon that gentleman. And then he was asked, Stiver was asked to look at the prisoner very carefully. Stiver pointed to his colleague, who at that point removed his wig, though his long dark hair, the same length as the prisoner's, was not well cared for. The resemblance between the two men was striking. Now Stiver, he pointed one of his colleague and told him to remove his wig, though his long dark hair, same length as the prisoner, was not as well cared for. Resemblance between the two. So they both, the prisoner and the men, the colleague of Stiver, they both have the same appearance. Now look at the prisoner. Are they not almost identical? Then he was asked to look at the prisoner, and then if they were not identical, the witness looked carefully at the two men, the lawyer and the prisoner. Both the witness, he looked at both very carefully. I have to admit that they look the same. What was the answer of the witness? I should agree that they both look the same. Just then Mr. Carton noticed that Miss Manet's head had dropped onto her father's shoulder and shouted, "Officer, help that young lady. Can't you see that she will fall?" So when this incident was going, Carton suddenly what she saw that Miss Manet's head dropped on her father's shoulder. Actually, she was keeping her head on her father's shoulder. And then he made the officers alert that young lady, she should not fall down from there. The officer of the court helped Dr. Manet take his daughter out of the courtroom. Soon after that, the judge called an end to the court and said that he would announce his decision in 1 hour.